Hello and welcome back, one and all, to Skurr-DAWG Plays Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. Now, a little bit happened from the last session, or last episode rather. So yeah, I kind of got lost, and everybody kind of got to the point to where I couldn't heal them, and I had to go make a quick run back to the Pokemon Center, and I'm trying to find my way back through this cave again. Trying to retrace my steps, but oh wait, there's an item back there. Trying to retrace my steps. Don't really know where I'm going because I can't see anything like past 2 feet of me. So yeah, I'm gonna have to navigate through this again. A what? Not allowed. People have these misconceptions with the black magic ritual items. They think they can. Holy crap! That's the first Zubat I think we've seen. Wow. I wish I caught you. KFC, no, it's not like that. I promise. Alright, now, if I remember correctly, I hugged the wall. Should be about here. Yep, there's that maniac. And I think that's the first Onix we've seen, too. Wow. You know what? I think I will fight this one. Just because of Thrasher. I think she's close. She's getting there, and I don't want to miss out on the EXP. Low kick. Drop that snake. Yeah, go Thrasher. Way to show him who's boss, Thrasher. Wow, that gave out nothing. All right. Won't do that again. Oh yeah, and forgot to mention, I think I ran out of repels. So yeah, there's that. That was okay. All right, I'm right back on the track. Yeah, so that's kind of why I had to go back and heal the Pokemon because yeah, ran out of repels and. Yeah, it just got pretty dicey there. I was like, I could have healed them with the potions, but I didn't. I don't know how long this cave is, and I was horrendously lost. Shocker as that may be. But yeah, having Flash helps. I kind of have an idea of where I'm going. I remember where I got to, but it's like we went down, then we went up, then we went down, went up again. And it was going back down. So I didn't know if I looped somewhere along the line or if I was actually going the right way. I think there might be more than one ladder in this place. So I will continue to hold on to the wall here until I find the place that I need to go. Zubats are just everywhere now. I'm not replacing you for KFC, alright? KFC is an original member of the party and the team, and is a very trusted, confident, and leader. Who's there? Hit me with your best shot! Ba now, ba now, ba now, ba now, down. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Drop that snake, Thrasher. Yeah, that's more like it. Fired away. I said, hit me with your best shot, not with your best punchline. Yeah, well, you got both. Whoever wrote that line in there totally know what they were doing. Alright, alright, alright. There's a water hole. Oh, there's a ladder. Let's see. How far back does this go? Alright, so we've essentially made it to the opposite side of the cave. Nope, there's the other water hole. I think I remember that being the part that we came through on. If I'm not mistaken. I feel like there would be more to this cave. I remember there was something good in Rock Tunnel. I can't remember what, though. I feel like it has an item. Again, I have never played this game or this gen, so all of this will be new to me. Okay, we did fight that guy already. Alright, thank goodness. Oh, wait, yeah. I remember this part, I remember. Yeah, this is the side we came up through last time. Yeah, but to reiterate, I have never personally played this generation. My older brother did. He had, let's see, he was an original member of Red, Green, what else was it? He had Silver. I think he had Gold. He had Yellow and Crystal. That was the games that he also had. And I think he didn't play Gen 3. He did not play Ruby and Sapphire or Emerald. He played all the originals, which, for good reason, he did not let me play with any of them, because I was notorious for breaking things. Yeah, he definitely lost a lot of his toys and stuff and valuables throughout the years because of me, so yeah, they were definitely for a good reason that I was not given any of those until much, much later. And believe it or not, the first Pokemon game that I had ever played in my life and beaten on my own was my very first generation, was Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Oh my gosh, I remember the first day I had gotten my DS. I got it for my birthday. Or I believe it was Christmas. I can't remember. It's been a long time ago. Actually, wait a second. What year was Pokemon Diamond? It's 2007. When was the... No, it was 2006. Are you sure that's right? I swear it was 2007. Age, 19 years old. Reviews, 100%. With nothing but love. Yep. Okay, so Japan released it in September. The heck was that? Oh, crap! The voices! They're attacking me! KFC, defend us! Wow, so Wing Attack actually spawns tornadoes itself. That's amazing. It was Wing Attack, right? Yeah, alright, whatever. But anyways, so yeah, 2007, it was released in North America. And what was the actual date it was released, though? Wikipedia is not wanting to let me know. It just says in 2007. Yeah, but what was the actual date for it, though? That's what I want to know. Alright, whatever. I think it was around. Let's see. I think it was Christmas that I got my first DS. I remember it was a blue one that I had gotten originally. Because at the time, I think I think it was Christmas because I got a Wii for my birthday that year. I'd previously gotten my Wii in May. And then later that Christmas, I got the DS. Me and my little brother did. And I had gotten a hold of Pokemon Diamond. And I remember it was just glorious. I miss the old DS logo intro when you first turn it on. I miss all the old button sound effects and whatnot. The clicking, the clacking. The stylus that came with it. That shine on that colorful top pad of the DS. Oh, I miss all of that. Being able to oh, Pokeball. Being able to slip and slide all the games in and out. I miss all of that. And what is that on my phone? I don't remember that. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what that was. I was trying to look up stuff for Wikipedia, but it was not wanting to give me an exact date for when it got released in North America. Oh, an escape rope. That would be, handy. That will come in handy. Yeah, I remember, I got Pokemon Diamond. My little brother, he got Pearl. He got Pearl is what he got. And we played that for years. Honestly, we played that for years until later on they came out with Pokemon Platinum, and I went and got that game. My little brother didn't really seem as interested in that game because after we got it, we figured out it was just Diamond and Pearl over again, but like a few changes here and there. But still, to this day, that was my first generation, my first Pokemon game. That was the first game I actually fell in love with. Just a glorious, glorious battle that I had at the very end there. Went through the Elite Four, murdered everybody in my sight. The one thing that was absolutely terrifying was Cynthia. Like, when that theme dropped down and she brought out her freaking Garchomp, like, oh my gosh, dude, she was ready to destroy you. Every time I look up like her theme song on YouTube or whatever, like it just still makes my hair stand on end and gives me goosebumps. Just sends chills down my spine every time I hear it. Hold up 1 second. I'm actually looking up a guide on how to get out of this joint. Trying to figure out how to get out of this freaking cave. I think I'm going the right way. I brought my Pokédex with me this time. Not trying to go through it. Not trying to go in through here blind or whatnot. I'm trying to move the story along. I'm sorry. Oh, you're new. Do you know how you can avoid getting lost in the mountains? I am so lost. Please help. You can bend twigs as trail markers. I've marked all of them, you see? Do you have any food? Oh my gosh. Time for some Thrasher. You know, honestly, I think I mainly only played Pokemon games on the DS. I remember I tried to get some of the Mario games, but my parents were like kind of iffy on that because we had other games for Pokemon, like Smash Brothers Brawl, and I did not read that at all. We had Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Wii. One of my favorite games of all time. I played the heck out of the Subspace Emissary. Holy crap, I did a lot. At one point, I actually did have all the... Oh, no. Anyways, as I was saying, at one point, I did have all the trophies unlocked, but I can't remember. Somebody did a reset on the Wii, or we got a new one, because the old one, my first one broke down, I believe. Darn it! Pidgey, quit! Trying to tell a story here and murder you at the same time. Thank you. Where was I? So yeah, I turned 7 when I first got in the, what was it, the Wii? Yeah, it's my 7th birthday, I remember that. I had that, and oddly enough, my grandfather on my mother's side, who happened to live in Tennessee at that point in time, when he was still alive, before he passed, he actually drove all the way over there to North Carolina, which is currently where this is based at, by the way. So, from Tennessee to North Carolina, he traveled all the way, and I did the math on that. That was like a 13 to 15 hour drive from Nashville, Tennessee to... at that point in time, we were living on the outskirts of Raleigh, which is the capital of North Carolina, by the way. And holy crap, who's there? Ha 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 ha! Can you beat my power? Can you handle mine? But anyways, yeah, so he actually drove all the way over here, got me $50 for my birthday, okay? On top of getting a Wii, I got $50 from him, and my, I want to say estranged aunt? Not really estranged, but like my aunt from my brother's side of the family. I mean, we are half brothers, my older brother and I, but technically, we grew up as like actual brothers. My mother split up from his father like years ago. They're like high school sweethearts almost. And yeah, we grew up like actual brothers. On his side of the family, his father, mind you, had gotten remarried to another woman. And she came over and gave me $100 as a check for my birthday. So you're talking about a 7-year-old kid who just turned 7, mind you, all right, had one of the best days of his life, had gotten a Wii, and had gotten $150 from his family all together. I was one of the happiest kids alive that day. My 7th birthday was extremely lucky. I was like, 7 was my lucky number back then. It was a good year too. Let's see, I was 2007, that would have been about... Wait, am I remembering that right? Hold up, I don't know if I'm remembering that right. What year did the Wii console come out? No, I'm not. I was 8. That's right, it wasn't the Wii. That was a year before, on the 7th birthday. Let's see, hold up. If that was, let's see, I was born in 98. That was 2006 when the Wii was released. Yeah, that would be 8. I was 8 when that came out. 7, I got the $150, and no. Yeah, so it was. I did not get the Wii on that year. I got the Game Boy Advance. That's what I got. I think it was the Game Boy Advance SP. I think that's what it was. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, it was the little flip one. The little flip phone looking Game Boy Advance. I remember because my older brother had one, and his, ironically enough, I think he broke it or he lost it when he went to his dad's one weekend. And I still had a bunch of games for it, and he didn't want another one, so he gave it to me. Like, he gave all of his games to me. And I think I asked for one for my birthday, and that's what I got. I knew we got something game-related for that year, but I was like, I could have sworn it was the Wii. Well, I was 8 years old, I was even happier, because, I mean, I had money in games for 1 year, but, you know, I got a Wii the next. I got Super Smash Bros. Brawl with that. I was like, ooh. I remember the trailers for Smash Bros. Brawl had just come out, and everybody lost it. You know, you had the characters like Wario coming out. You had... Did I fight this kid? Boulders tumbling down on you? Okay. That'd be like, wah! Total terror! You don't seem to be scared. Want to try using Rock Slide? Sure. Which Pokemon should I teach Rock Slide to, dude? We have 1, or 2, or 3. You know what? Honestly, that's a good question. Should Iblis learn Rock Slide? Okay, so let's see here. Rock type Pokemon are strong against Bug, Fire, Flying, and Ice type. Okay, so if we use Rock Slide, if we teach it to either Iblis or Thrasha, which Thrasha already has a solid lineup, so I'm leaning more towards Iblis in this case because, first of all, she already has an entire setup to wipe out an army. Iblis, on the other hand, he would do good against Bug no matter what. Fire types, he would at least have, not really Metal Claw, but I guess Scratch or whatever he has. Flying types would be kind of neutral. We wouldn't want to send Thrasha out for that. And I don't want to teach it to Tremor because... I mean, just for obvious reasons, because Tremor is just literally a glass cannon at this point. And yeah, Iblis, whenever he evolves into Charizard, he could have the Rock for type coverage against Ice in case he ever goes up against that, because it'll be neutral when he gets Flying type added to his Fire. I would say, yeah, I would say Iblis. What should we get rid of, though? May make the foe flinch. So as soon as we get Flamethrower, Ember will go away. Metal Claw is really good for type coverage on Ice and I believe Rock. I thought there was something else Steel was effective against, but let's see. Yeah, I would have to say, yeah, Smokescreen. Iblis only goes into murder. I don't really think Smokescreen would help out in a lot of other cases, but for right now, we do have the Scratch move. Let's just get rid of Scratch. If anything, if something like happens to Tremor, we can teach Iblis Cut or somebody. I really don't feel like Scratch is going to be helping a lot. It might be scary to use it in this tunnel. So watch out, dude. Don't want to cave in. Alright. I'm not looking on time. Holy crap. Spent a majority of that just talking. Alright, well, that was my mistake. Unfortunately, I will have to run, literally. And, yeah, I will catch you guys on the next episode of Skurr-DAWG Plays Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. And, hopefully this guide helps me get out of this cave for all of our sakes. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Skurr-DAWG out.